What's up, guys? Krist back again with another game pickups video. So, been waiting a little while for this. Been about 3 months since I moved in my last update. So let's just get started right away. So this isn't a super long video. I guess we'll start with the oldest games. Here's one I picked up randomly at my local mom and pop used game store before the lockdown occurred. And that was this game, Link's Crossbow Training. So this is just kind of a Zelda style light gun shooter pretty much. It's kind of third person, Wiimote aiming, kind of just target practice. It's not like the most in-depth game. But I think I paid maybe like $2 or $3 for this. I figured it'd be cool just to have one of the Zelda games, one more, random Zelda games in the collection. Just comes in a paper sleeve. I think this was a pack-in with the Wii Zapper or something. I forget. But yeah, it's very, very simple, just like the Wii Sports packaging. But, all right. And then next up, another old one I got, one I was thinking of buying for a while, and that is Dead Rising 2 Off the Record. A game I already own on PC, but I wanted a physical console copy, and the Xbox 360 and PS3 version is the only physical console version. There was a PS4 re-release, but it's digital only for Off the Record, whereas the vanilla Dead Rising 2 got physical, so that was kind of annoying. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's see, I guess I'll do these ones. Kind of a mini unboxing as well. Got two collector's editions. Well, this is Deluxe edition of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Give you a look at the package there. Not super impressed with this game overall. I mean, it's okay, but it's not like mind-blowing like, it should be. And, it's only the Midgar section, so there's the contents inside there. I'll go ahead and pop them out. Main reason I wanted this was, of course, this Steelbook case, as you can see. And yes, the game is 2 discs. One is the install disc and one is the play disc. Although it's not a 100 gigabyte game like people thought, it's like 83 gigs. But let me just take the disc out of here just to show you the inside of the Steelbook case. So there you have it. But yes, put this back. Actually, this deluxe edition is usually exactly what I look for in a collector's edition. Just the Steelbook case. You get the normal case, which I don't know what there is inside. Oh yeah, it's just an advertising, a Square Enix code, reversible cover with a black cover. Then you get the mini soundtrack, not the full soundtrack, but it is physical, at least. Cope. Yeah, that's how many tracks are on there, just so you know. I didn't bother opening it. You can listen to the entire soundtrack on YouTube, so it don't matter. And then the art book. Another thing I usually like to get in these compact collector's editions is just like a little art book. You can see it's the typical art book, concept art, character design, environment design, all that good stuff. So yes, that is my unboxing. I don't really do unboxing videos on this channel anymore, but we will toss all these back in the box and move on to the next part. Well, the next special edition, which is the Neo 2 Special Edition. Didn't think I'd get this game right away, but I ultimately decided it looked cool enough from the beta. Still need to beat Neo 1 though, but see, this pops out of the slipcover. It's a slipcover in a slipcover. So, and once again, it's the exact kind of collector's edition I go for. It's got the art book and the Steelbook. Fortunately, this doesn't include a normal case, And this Steelbook case, as you can see, it looks cool, but there's no actual like label on the spine. There's no title on the spine. But yeah, this edition does include the season pass, so it's like, yay, here's your digital content, bro. So I do have the season pass for this game. One of the only games I bought at launch that had a season pass. Normally I'd never bother with a season pass, but I just wanted the Steelbook, and I think I got it. I think I got like $15 off it or something, because part of it was a little bit bent, so I said it's damaged, and they just gave me $15 off. So technically I got the season pass for pretty much free. But yeah, there's some of the art book. You don't need to see a ton of that. Who gives a fuck? So we'll just put this back in there. But yes, Neo 2. I played mostly just the beta, but we need to beat Neo 1 before I really delve into it. But alright, I guess I'll just show this really quick to get this out of the way. But another one of my pickups was, oh, hello, see the reflection. But it's something for the Vita here. The damn thing would turn on. So I'm not going to bother pulling it out, but what I got was the Vita 64 gig memory card. So as you can see, all these bubbles here are loaded with games. So I've got this 64 gig card fully loaded. I could have used the game card slot to use a micro SD card, because this is a modded system. But I just decided to invest in the 64 gig card so I can keep my game card slot open, because I do have a lot of physical games. So that's one of my pickups, 64 gig Vita card. Total ripoff, but I bit the bullet and finally bought one for future proofing, I guess. Sort of. But okay. I guess we'll go with these Switch games next. Why not? This is the one I was waiting for to do this pickups video, and that is Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection. This was sold out on the Switch at launch, so I had to wait until about a week and a half ago. It came back in stock on Best Buy. I ordered it. They said it was shipped. Nothing, no tracking number, so I had to call them up. Took an hour and 15 minutes on hold to get a customer service. They had to send another copy, so I assume this is the only copy I get. Who knows, I might get lucky and a second copy arrives, but I didn't want this on PS4 simply because it's going to be the same on Switch and PS4, I'm pretty sure. So if I got it on PS4, I'd just be sacrificing portability. So with this version, you can play it portable or on the TV. So I waited till it was back in stock, and I got it, guys. I got it. Even though I have all these games on DS, but it's nice to play this on the TV, and you can customize the controls on this. On the DS and Game Boy Advance versions, you had to use the R trigger to do either the shoot button or the sword button. But on this, you can have everything on the face buttons, which is going to be a huge help for me. I hate having to use that trigger to use the sword. It makes your finger tired. But yeah, got it, so that's cool. And from what I know, the Zero collection is actually pretty well done, like pretty glitch-free and minimal input lag. Then I got this random import. This is, gotta hold it sideways here, Romancing Saga 3. This is a series I never really played, but I was always interested in it when it was called Final Fantasy Legend on the original Game Boy. So just like Secret of Mana, this series started in the US being called a Final Fantasy game. So on the original Game Boy, this series was called Final Fantasy Legend 1, 2, and 3. And then it eventually became the Saga series. But this is a remaster of the Super Nintendo game, which never came out here. And it looks very much like like a typical Super Nintendo JRPG like Final Fantasy VI, Chrono Trigger, stuff like that. So very nice sprite work. It's more open-ended. You can choose your protagonist and you go through a different path through the world. It's kind of like how Octopath Traveler went, the newer game. I think Octopath Traveler probably inspired from the Romancing series. But yeah, it's very cool. Old school turn-based JRPG. All right. Next up, one I randomly ordered. Wasn't sure I was going to get it, but Persona 5 Royal. I was kind of opposed to this because of the censorship. There's one scene with gay side characters who were preying on the main character, or the Ryuji side character, and they censored it to make them more lovable gay people who would never harm anyone, but all the straight adults are evil, just not the gay people, because it's illegal to portray gay people as evil nowadays, you know. But still a good game, I guess. An improvement over Persona 5. It's got a lot of improvements. It's got PS4 Pro support. It's, I guess, native 4K, so it looks pretty clean. And yeah, I wanted to get the Steelbook edition. Let's go ahead and open it up. You can see the spine. So you got all that. It's a cool looking case. I like both this one and the original Take Your Heart Steelbook, whatever case. There's the inside. Yeah, I won't bother showing the rest. I don't care that much. But yeah, Persona 5 Royal. I did not play through Persona 5, so I guess I'm going to play through this one instead, since your save can't transfer over. Alright, next up, a good game. A good non-paused game. Doom Eternal. Came with the normal case, which has a reversible cover. I like the reverse cover. Looks pretty sweet. I think this is my current PC background as well. And then Best Buy got the Steelbook case, which looks beast. And luckily they shipped it in an actual sturdy box, so it didn't arrive damaged. So yes, I have my Doom Eternal Steelbook, undamaged for once. Very good game, but it's no classic Doom, that's for sure. It's still kind of an arena. It's what I describe this as is Devil May Cry as a shooting game, because you go from arena to arena, getting locked in, fighting the enemies, moving on to the next arena. It's not exactly classic Doom, but it is a good game, and they didn't give in to the social justice warriors with the lines about demons being mortally challenged or whatever. So yeah. All right, let's move on. I don't want to make this more than 15 minutes, but it might be a little bit. Got this game, which was kind of a disappointment. Resident Evil 3 Remake. So I got the normal case and the Steelbook I'll show. So Steelbook is alright, and again, Best Buy exclusive. They actually shipped it in a proper box, so it wasn't damaged. The inside looks exactly like the Resident Evil 2 one. The Resident Evil 2 one had the skyline as well, but the game was a bit disappointing. It's cut a lot of content, as we know. And they made Jill a rancid Mongo. But, alright, so another one. I've already owned this game in the past, Star Ocean 5, Integrity and Faithlessness. But I had some Square Enix store points, so I finally ordered this with my points. It's the Steelbook case for it. It cost me like $6 in shipping, so technically I had to pay $6 for this. But it's a pretty cool Steelbook, not that bad. So, yeah, and that's my DLC code, but it's been long cached. But, yep, Steelbook case, $6, Square Enix store. Has horrible shipping costs. Next up, another game I picked up on a whim because it was on sale for like $14 or $18, something like that. Monster Hunter Iceborne, the Steelbook Master Edition, Deluxe, whatever. Got the slipcase. Again, I like opening the Steelbooks like this. You can see the whole thing. Very cool looking Steelbook. I like the blue color scheme with the monsters. So yeah, it's not that bad. I played a little bit of it on stream, and I like it. Try to play it more. Seems like the most casual friendly Monster Hunter game. Seems easier to get into than the others. So yeah, let's move on right away. This one I wanted to get. It's the Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. And this is all of the content on the disc. There's no DLC codes, so this is a true complete edition. I can't remember if it had a patch. I think it has most of the patches, even if not all of them. So this is a truly collectible version of it, so that's good. I just take the disc out of this one and put it in my old vanilla Steelbook version, so it looks cool on the shelf. But another random one, since I got Neo 2, I figured I'd get Dead or Alive 5 last round. I'm not going to get Dead or Alive 6 because that looks pretty shitty. They went really micro. This has microtransactions as well, but this is kind of like a complete edition. Dead or Alive 6, they kind of censored it, and it's got a lot of DLC fighters, so unless Dead or Alive 6 uncensors stuff or whatever and has a complete edition, this will probably be the last one I get. I think I paid like maybe $10 for this, but surprisingly it sort of has a manual, I guess. It's kind of, yeah, it's got a manual. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, Dead or Alive 5 last round. It's okay. Maybe I should stream it sometime. Probably the last good Dead or Alive game that will come out. This one I bought randomly on eBay just because I wanted like a military shooter, open world, typical Ubisoft open world game, Ghost Recon Wildlands. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But it basically just feels like a Far Cry game with Ghost Recon. Yeah, it's kind of like a mix of like Far Cry, Ghost Recon, and Assassin's Creed, to be honest. The open world feels very typical Ubisoft. It barely feels like a Ghost Recon game, but it's not that bad. All right, finally, wrapping up this video. Actually, a really good new release. That's a remake, but it's technically kind of like remade from the ground up. That's Trials of Mana. This is the remake of the third game for Super Nintendo. And it's not that bad. It's better than the Final Fantasy VII remake, that's for sure. It's the complete fucking game, and they just added more to it, basically. Made it full 3D, you know, Unreal 4 engine. I like it. Runs 60 FPS on the PS4 Pro. So that's why I got this version over the Switch version. Switch version is like unlocked frame rate, so it runs between like 30 and 40. But on the Pro, this mostly runs 60 locked, and I don't think it's higher than 1080p, but I can't remember exactly. But I like the art style. It's not like the most technically advanced game, but it looks nice, and actually it has less technical issues than that Final Fantasy VII remake. But yeah, that is it for my pickups for May, I guess, past couple months. So yeah, there's not, well, actually there is more coming out, but like most of the games I ordered recently are from limited run games, so who knows when those are going to release. When you order something in limited run games, it usually takes like 3 months for them to manufacture it and ship it, so it might be another 3 months until you see another pickups video, because really there's maybe 2 games next month, or well, technically this month, and that's pretty much it. Everything else after that is just waiting for my limited run pre-orders to ship, unless I buy some sort of random used games. But I don't know, just waiting for this lockdown to end so I can get what I really need, which is washer and dryer. I need my lifting equipment. I need a squat rack, bench, barbell, plates, and other random lifting gear, I guess, whatever else I need. So that comes first. And I really need a haircut. As you can see, my hair is just like growing out to where I don't really like it. But supposedly the lockdown may end this month on the 25th or 26th. Can't remember. Hopefully it sticks to that, because I think this shit is overblown, and I need to get rolling with a lot of shit I need to get done. So here's hoping, guys, this lockdown will end and we can get back to business, and I can start doing lifting videos. But I don't know, the next pre-recorded video of mine might be that 30-year-old boomer lawnmower unboxing. We'll see if I feel like filming that or not. As you can see, I've gained probably at least 20-30 pounds. I don't know if it was 30, but probably 20 pounds since I moved. Just being lazy, not doing much, eating like shit. So yeah, I really want to get in gear, get back in shape, get my muscle gains back, lower my body fat, because contrary to what Jared says, fat is not good. Fat is not desirable. But I will get my gains back, motherfucker. I will get them back. So let's just hope this lockdown ends so I can get back on track with lifting and everything else I plan to do here. So hopefully I can do some outdoor cookout videos. I want to get a grill this summer, so I just want to get everything in order that I need for my new house still. Like, as soon as I moved in, this fucking pandemic happened, and I just got fucked out of all the plans I made. So I've just been sitting here like a fat Mongo, being a fat, lazy piece of shit. So, yeah. But that's it for the pickups video. It's getting kind of long-winded, so I'll let you guys go, and I will see you on the next video or live stream. All right, peace out, everyone.